Imagine you're getting ready for a first date with somebody that you really like. You get ready and you go to put on your favorite shirt just to realize that it's missing a button. You debate wearing it anyway, but you don't want to look stupid in front of your date. So you end up just taking it off. This whole situation could have been avoided if you know how to change a button on a shirt. It sounds simple enough, but many people don't know the process, so they don't even bother. Today I'm going to explain to you just how simple it is to replace a button on a shirt. We'll go through the materials needed, the step-by-step process, and finally, why knowing this is so beneficial to you. Let's start with the materials. First, you'll need some thread that matches the color of your shirt, a needle, a pair of scissors, your shirt obviously, and the button. Now, hopefully you caught the button when it fell off, but if you didn't, most shirts have an extra button attached somewhere. Some on the tag, some on the bottom. You just have to look for it. Now let's get into the step-by-step process. First, you have to prepare your needle. You will start off by cutting off a long enough piece of thread. It's better to have too much than too little, so overestimate a little bit. Next, you have to thread the needle. For many people, this is the most difficult step, but it often helps if you just lick it a little bit or just rub it on it, and then it'll just go right through. You then want to tie a knot at the end, and then sewing the button. Line up the button exactly where it was before. Usually you can tell because there will be a little bit of thread left over. Take the needle and thread it through the bottom of the shirt and through one of the holes of the button. Then you just go to the hole on the opposite side and thread it right back down through. You repeat this process with the other set of holes. And continue doing it until the button feels securely in place. Then, once you have the needle on the other side of the shirt, you want to thread it back through all of those stitches just to make sure it is really not going anywhere. Once you have a loop, you can thread the needle back through that hole to tie it off and cut off the extra thread. So let's get into why this is so important. According to theseasonedhomemaker.com, there are many benefits to knowing how to sew a button back onto a shirt, starting with saving yourself money. Now, anytime that a button falls off of a shirt, you won't be forced to go buy a new one. It's also good for the environment. If every time somebody's clothing needed repaired, they just fixed it instead of throwing it out, we would save a lot of waste. And lastly, it'll make you feel self-sufficient. There's no better feeling than being able to fix one of your problems by yourself at home. So let's recap. Today I discussed the materials you need to sew a button back on a shirt, the step-by-step process, and why it is so beneficial to know how. In conclusion, sewing a button back on a shirt sounds pretty simple, but many of us don't ever attempt. Hopefully next time you are met with this issue, you feel a little bit more confident. Thank you.